Hi, I'm Mark Hope, the designer of Terrible Influence, an all-new board game coming to Kickstarter that combines the ease of play of a party game and the strategy and fun of a role-playing game, and lets players roleplay as the heroes of today, who unfortunately are not always heroic. So instead of being a knight with a sword and a shield, in this game maybe you're going to play as a podcaster who's incredibly good-looking with a cult-like fan base. At the start of the game, every player gets to choose from one of the 5 classes like model or game streamer and work their way up through the levels of influence, fame, and power, drawing cards along the way and collecting as many fans and as much money as you possibly can. By the end of the game, if you have enough fans and enough money, you get to be president, no matter what terrible things you did along the way. It's like the new game of life. Unfortunately, the cards you draw from the Influence, Fame, and Power deck can be used to strengthen your character and add skills, advantages, or revenue streams. One skill you could have would be having no self-respect. Let's be honest, if you want to be rich and famous, that is one way to do it. Or maybe you were born with the advantage of a powerful family. You can also earn money in the game with revenue streams like a product line or maybe a sponsorship deal. There's opportunities to do act outs in the game. For example, you can make more money each turn from a sponsorship deal card if you actually say an ad for your sponsor at the top of your turn. In this case, findmeadamnjob.com. You know guys, if I don't sell very many of these games, I'm gonna need a career. A real one this time, I promised my family. That's why I'm gonna go to findmeadamnjob.com, because I know when it comes to finding jobs, that's what they do. Look, it doesn't have to be a great ad, but that's $1 million I just earned for my character right there. There's also cards that can give you one-time benefits in the game, like a fan giveaway. You can collaborate with another player, and the two of you can do a celebrity boxing match. Fight on TV for money. That's a thing now. You can also attack other players. If another player has a product line or a merch store, maybe you decide to play Child Labor Scandal. Turns out they've been making their merch with 3rd graders. You can also use defense cards to block attacks, like maybe you decide to defend with an apology video. But with an apology video, you are going to have to roll the dice because, as we all know, if you do a bad apology, it's worse than if you had done nothing at all. Now, just like in life, you can't get rich and famous without finding a few scandals along the way. And in this game, you might get canceled for all sorts of terrible things you did. Whoa, you're a conspiracy theorist. Turns out all that flat earth stuff you were ranting about just lost you your powerful family and your product line. Now, I don't want you to think that you have to be a terrible person to win this game. That's really not the point. Instead of having no self-respect, maybe you're equipped with a good personality. It's a rare card, but we do have it. But you're gonna need to read cards carefully because if you have a good personality in the game, you cannot also equip incredibly good looking. Because as we all know, no person has the skills of incredibly good looking and a good personality. That combination doesn't exist in nature, so it can't exist in the game. We didn't make the rules to real life, we just tried to make a game about it. It's called Terrible Influence. Check it out now on Kickstarter.